This is the story of an American air operation. One small campaign in the greatest aerial offensive of this war. In a sense, it is more than the story of a military operation. These planes, high in the skies over Germany, were a symbol of the unshakable unity of the Allies in their determination to fight together until victory and peace had been achieved. June 2nd, 1944. On this day, 650 American flying fortresses inflicted severe damage on German defenses along the invasion coast. Farther north, 300 American Liberators bombed military installations in German-occupied northwestern Europe. Was heavy over some targets. 8 of our planes did not. Now, with preparation and organization completed, the task of transforming theory into reality was assigned to the 8th American Air Force, based somewhere in England, and the 15th Air Force, based somewhere in Italy. Early in the morning of June 2nd, crews of bomber and fighter commands of the 15th Air Force were assembled to be briefed for a special mission. A special mission for pilots, navigators, bombardiers, and gunners. And finally, a special word of farewell from Major General Twining, Commanding General of the 15th Air Force.
I do not have to impress you with the importance of this mission to the Russian bases. I'm sure you are fully aware of this important event. I would like to mention one thing about which you must be very particular. That is your conduct while at these Russian bases. Be soldierly and neat at all times. The Russian is a fine soldier who appreciates results and one who does not understand big talk. Wish you the best of luck. Goodbye. At 0600 hours, the bombers took off. With Lieutenant General Ira C. Eaker, Commanding General of the Mediterranean Allied Air Forces, in personal command of the task force, the fortresses left the ground with clockwork precision. One fort every 30 seconds. At 0630 hours, their fighter escort followed them into the air. 70 planes in 17 and a half minutes. At 07... The forts follow each other down, a third of a world away from home. Wheels made in Akron touch steel matting made in Pittsburgh on an American landing field in Russia. Gower, Messick, Ostrander, Zafak, Malone, Schultz, Badowski, Travers, McGee, Stanley, Rudenstein, Betts. 1,000 tourists from 48 states on a short visit between 2 jobs. Tense moment in international relations. Ivan Ivanovich meets fearless Fosdick. A handshake says, "Hello, very glad to see you," in any language. And General Permanov makes it official. I welcome you as fighting allies. Together we'll fight to victory. I wish you the best of luck in combat and a safe return home.
After that, there was another important ceremony. Short snorter bills. If we didn't get those signed, the flight would have been illegal. Whenever flyers meet, they talk shop, even when they can't understand each other. That's when sign language came in handy. And it seemed to work at that. Some Russian WWII officers and enlisted women were on the welcoming committee, too.
Следующий номер. Украинские народные песни в исполнении хора имени Шевченко. Next number. Ukrainian folk songs by the Shevchenko choir.
The language and the music are strange, but it isn't necessary to understand the language to understand some of the people here. The show marks the beginning of the end of this American visit to Russia. Most of the men are already looking back, remembering. Lieutenant John Morris, navigator of Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, who has the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Air Medal with 4 clusters, was particularly impressed by the medals worn by the Russian soldiers.
They don't wear ribbons like we do, but the actual medals. Practically every Russian soldier I ran into was loaded with decorations.
Captain Percy W. Stressing, pilot of Rochester, New York, thought the show explained a lot about the Russian people.
Those Russians sure like to sing and dance. One of the numbers was kind of a tap dance. I think the Russians resemble Americans in a lot of ways. They've got a great sense of humor. They can laugh and enjoy everything.
During the summer of 1944, 3,800 American planes made the shuttle run to and from Russia over this aerial highway. In less than 4 months, 24 targets in Germany and German-held territories, some never before within effective range of our bombers, felt the lash of American air power, striking against railway centers and marshalling yards at Debrecen and Szolnok, Hungary, Bucharest, and Ered, Romania, and Béziers, France, against aerodromes at Galați, Foksani, Buzău, and Zelestia, Romania, Mielec, Poland, Kecskemés, Hungary, and Toulouse, France, against oil fields and refineries at Rulan, Germany, Drohobych, and Tercovina, Poland, Budapest, Hungary, and Ploiesti, Romania, against armament plants and aircraft factories at Gdynia, Poland, Miskolc, and Diosvior, Hungary, and Chemnitz, Germany. But even more important, this bomb